for you. There are green programs. If you didn't get one, they are in the back. We have them that you can grab one, and we have more. There will be times of intermission because we will have transition of groups, and I'll come back and do some commercials. But you're not here to hear me. You're here to hear your kids, so I'm going to pass the microphone off to Anika.
Welcome to the LMS Winter Concert featuring the full orchestra, chorus, and concert band. Our first lesson tonight will be Somewhere Out There from American Tail. Somewhere Out There is a song written by James Horner, Barry Mann, and Cynthia Weil, and arranged by Elliot J. Borgo, which originally appeared in the 1986 animated film An American Tail. Mrs. Clark and Mr. Tagarino's fourth period Red Day class joined together to perform this piece for you this evening. Orchestra's first selection tonight will be As Twilight Falls by Robert Sheldon. As Twilight Falls gives a sense of peace and tranquility of twilight on a summer's evening. In September, Miss Clark's Series 6 Red Day class had the opportunity to describe this composer, Mr. Robert Sheldon. He provided feedback to the class which helped them learn the piece better. Ensemble Concerto is a composition by Mr. Richard Meyer. A group of soloists comprised of violin, viola, cello, and bass players will be performing the solo, while the orchestra pizzicatos underneath the soloist. During the first selection, our soloists are Laura Chang for the violin, Stephanie Wengler for the viola, and Mona Karisu for the cello. During the 6/8 section, soloists include Jocelyn Lim for the violin, Herschel Buller for the viola, and Teddy Masterson for the bass. Enjoy!
Music from Frozen will be our final selection, which comprises of Do You Want to Build a Snowman, Let It Go, and First Time in Forever. Music and lyrics by Kristen Anderson, Lopez, and Robert Longfield, and arranged by Robert Longfield.
Jocelyn Lowe will be accompanying the orchestra on the piano. Anita Aguilar, Laura Chang, and Maria Kasak will be cheering solo during the Let It Go section. David Bedell will be on the drum set. Emily Whitaker, Cassidy Stoneback, and Elizabeth Borgos will be singing Do You Want to Build a Snowman. Melissa Carter, Rochelle Orleans, and Reina Indelicato will be performing Let It Go. Alyssa DeLuca, Kayla Jackson, and Olivia Melvin will be performing For the First Time in Forever. Thank you to Miss Johnson, who worked with the vocalists on their part and wrote out the lyrics for them. Thank you to Madame Bale for helping run the soundboard and for allowing the soloists to use a wireless microphone. The Lawrence Township Education Foundation helped fund the soundboard and wireless microphones a few years ago. Frozen was a huge success in 2013 and recently received a Grammy nomination for Best Compilation Soundtrack for Visual Media. This winter classic is sure to bring a smile to your face and warmth to your heart.
All right, let's give one more round of applause for our orchestra so they can hear you out in the hallway. They were fabulous. All right, next up is our 7th grade chorus, and we're so glad that they are here, part of our winter concert, being part of our, normally our instrumental concert, but being part of our whole winter concert. And they are under the direction of Miss Mandy Johnson. Miss Johnson is new to our district, and we're very happy to have her. She's also the choral director at the high school as well. So you're going to in for a treat tonight with our 7th grade chorus first.
So this is my first time meeting a lot of you, and I've got to tell you, I'm Mandy Johnson, and I am so excited to be here at Lawrence. I've been teaching choral music for 6 years now, but I just love this group. And as you can see, our 7th grade is quite a large group. And we just have so many tenors this year. Tenors, give them a wave. We are so proud of the work that they have all done. But let me tell you, every single person on the risers behind me has worked so hard and come so far since September. So without further ado, our first song is Da Pacem Domine. They will be singing the piece in the original Latin, which means bring peace to all the nations.
Da pacem Domine, da pacem Domine, in diebus nostri. Da pacem Domine, da pacem Domine, in diebus nostri. Da pacem, pacem, da pacem Domine, da pacem Domine.
All right, the 7th grade's next piece, and their last piece on their own, is called Fire. And it is a poem that was actually written by a 9-year-old girl. And it is personifying fire, so I hope it keeps you warm on this cool winter night. At the piano, you may remember Miss Rello, and turning pages for her is Miss Loudon from the Intermediate School. They're happy to have her. So without further ado, Fire.
God.
7th grade choir. And while you are waiting, some music from Carly Brummel at the piano. Joining us on stage now is our 8th grade choir. They have been working hard this year too. They're doing one extra piece, and they have been working pretty hard to polish up some higher level stuff. So I'm very excited for them to sing to you and show off a little bit. Their first song they will be singing in Spanish, and it means to sing out with joy. Invite Nick Breda down at front. He will be singing in a little spotlight solo. The rest of the tenors will be singing with him, but he just sings this so fabulously, you must hear it. They will be singing Falling Slowly, which is an arrangement from the musical Once. We arranged it for 3-part choir, so I hope you enjoy it.
I don't know you, but I want you all the more for that.
Words fall through me and always fool me, and I can't react. Things that never amount to more than they're meant will play themselves out. Falling slowly, eyes that know me, and I can't go back. Words that take me and erase me, and I'm painted black. You have suffered enough and warm with yourself. It's time that you take this sinking boat and point it home. We've still got time. Raise your hopeful voice. You have a choice. You made it now. Falling slowly, sing your melody. I'll sing it loud.
For their final number on their own, the 8th grade will be singing a traditional Ukrainian carol for you.
Hark at the bells, sweet silver bells, all seem to say, go fast away. Christmas is here, bringing good cheer to you, ding in the fall. Ding dong, dong, ding ding dong. Once to hear words of good cheer from everywhere, filling the air. O'er the town, raising the sound, o'er the town, telling the tale. Hey, while people sing songs of good cheer, Christmas is here. Ding dong, ding dong, ding ding dong, ding dong, ding Once to hear words of good cheer from everywhere, filling the air. O'er the town, raising the sound, o'er the town, telling the tale. Hey, while people sing songs of good cheer, Christmas is here. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. Ding dong, ding dong,
Lawrence Middle School 8th grade choir. And with that, we are going to invite our 7th graders back to the stage to enjoy one final number as a combined choir. 7th graders, please come on in. All right, as you can see, we have quite a large choir combined, and we are very pleased the choir is so popular this year. So, our combined 7th and 8th grade choir will be singing Stephen Schwartz's Hanukkah song, which is one of my favorite pieces, and we thought it was appropriate since so many of you came out during Hanukkah, so thank you so much. So without further ado, one of our favorite pieces with several very, very talented soloists, the Hanukkah song.
One of the things that's so amazing about all of these ensembles is that the chorus that you just saw, there's 4 sections of the choral group. They practice together as a group, as an entire 8th grade, entire 7th grade, and as a group of 7th and 8th graders, about 7 times from September to here. The same thing happens with our concert band and orchestra. They have small ensemble groups that meet during the day, but they only practice as a full group, like I said, about 7 or 8 times from September until now. Maybe not even that many. So it's more impressive with what they're doing tonight as a full group than you can even imagine. So a lot goes out to our directors, but also our students for a job well done so far this evening. And I know that you're going to be very impressed with this concert band. Already they're sitting very nicely and professionally up there on stage. And they're ready to speak, I believe. You guys are ready? Without further ado, Mr. Taglarino and the concert band.
So
our first selection, We Are Young, was recorded by the popular rock group Fun. The song first appeared on their album of the same name, We Are Young, released in 2001.
By the summer of 2012, the song had reached number 1 on Billboard's Hot 100. The song becomes somewhat of a young person's anthem that summer with lyrics of the refrain encouraging the teens and 20-somethings of the world to enjoy their youth and to live each day to the fullest.
Some might even argue that this song only perpetuated the expression YOLO, which means you only live once. In any event, this is a catchy pop tune that is to still be heard on the radio to this day. We invite you to clap your hands and sing along to refrains. Please enjoy our performance of Michael Story's arrangement of We Are Young. Danny Elfman is one of today's most sought-after modern TV and film composers. Known for his association with movie director Tim Burton, the Burton/Elfman combo has, for a time, produced blockbuster after blockbuster. Elfman was also one of the original members of the 1980s new wave band Oingo Boingo, I think I said that. And of course, as you may be aware, Elfman's compositions have been playing in many households on Sunday nights since 1989, as he's the composer of the theme song to TV's long-running cartoon sitcom.
In our next selection, you will hear Elfman's compositions that are most associated with their respective movies or TV shows. Starting with HBO's horror/comedy series, Tales from the Crypt, and continuing with The Nightmare Before Christmas, Edward Scissorhands, and Beetlejuice, we conclude with the main title sequence from the early 2000s movie series Spider-Man. Prepare for a creepy treat as you enjoy our performance of Michael Brown's arrangement of Music for a Dark Feeling.
following people and organizations for their support of the music program. Thank you to the Lawrence Township Education Foundation for funding 4 recent grants. A new set of world drums to use in the general music classroom, the 2nd annual LMS Arts Festival, Smart Music Grant, and a new spotlight to use for the spring musical. LMS Music Program thanks the LTEF for their generous donations toward these grants. Also, thank you to the families that support the young musicians. Thank you, Willis Greenhouse, in participating with us on this evening's fundraiser, and Miss DePatis class for labeling each of the flowers. If you ordered a poinsettia or a specimen, please wait till the conclusion of the concert to pick up your order. The flowers are labeled with the student's last name. We wish everyone a wonderful holiday and a happy new year. We would also like to thank the LMS administration, Ms. Molosky and Mr. Business Mr. Barriexta, Technology, Finance, and Practical Arts Supervisor, the Lawrence Township Board of Education, Superintendent Dr. Edwards, Director of Instructional Services, Mr. Zuckerman, and LMS staff. Thank you to the custodians that assisted in putting together the risers. Thank you to Mr. Tom Irvin for technical support during the concert. Also to the maintenance workers that helped change the skylight so everyone on the stage can be seen and read their music.
Thank you to Mrs. Johnson who put together our beautiful program, as well as Mrs. Sloan, Mrs. Pressman, and Mr. North for helping print and fold the programs. Thank you to the LHS, and students that were able to come and help out tonight for the concert.
Okay, I'd also like to say a few words here. First of all, I noticed that several of my band members were not on the program, and I do apologize and feel very sorry about that, but I would like to take a moment and recognize them. And if they would just wave when you hear your name, band students. In no particular order, Zachy Hindash, the wave. Thank you. Susan Wu, Morgan Stubbs, and Emily Mihal. Thank you. Okay, as you may be aware, I was out on family leave for several weeks spending time with my infant son Lucas. While away, the concert band had the good fortune of having a talented and energetic young conductor fill in my place. The reaction from the students towards my replacement was so overwhelmingly positive that I only thought it would be right to invite him to conduct one of the selections that he helped to rehearse with the concert band. I am pleased to say that he accepted the invitation, and here tonight to conduct the final number of the piece is conductor William Malai.
Based off the 1816 story of D.T.A. Hoffman, The Nutcracker Suite is a set of composition by Russian composer Peter Tchaikovsky, written specifically for the ballet version of The Nutcracker.
Here we will perform the March, Waltz the Flowers, and Trepak, also called Russian Dance. Please listen as our band starts our performance with a crisp march tempo, followed by a waltz tempo in 3/4 time, and concluding with a brisk, fast-paced rendition of Trepak with an accelerando at the end.
We hope you have a very joyous holiday season and blessed and prosperous new year.
I think you can tell why we are one of the 100 top cities in the nation for music. This is a great group. We have a lot of talent here at LMS. So give us all